My name is Fernando Jimenez, and this is my story. Well, I'm originally from my bonito Puerto Rico. It's a small town in the mountains on the island. My dad was U.S. Army, so I was raised in many different locations, like New Jersey, Texas, Bremerhaven, Germany, Springfield, Virginia, and then the last few years in Fort Buchanan, Puerto Rico. Well, I fell into this in high school. I was originally on the path for going towards a music major in college, but in high school, I stumbled into the communications department, and that's when I got hooked. That's when I got the bug for editing and shooting. I remember an uncle of mine had a video camera and he's like, here, play with this. And I started playing with it. I started making my own videos. I started getting creative with my cousin and we started making these little productions, and next thing you know, we had like 4 or 5 of them. And ever since then, I got into a school, a college over there in Puerto Rico, and haven't stopped ever since then. I attended the school in Puerto Rico called CCAT, Colegio Ciencia Arte y Televisión. It's a school in Puerto Rico in Guaynabo. It's a school where I learned the basics of video production, cameras, and lighting. And I came to Florida, I came here to Orlando, and I joined Valencia to get in their film program. I chose these schools because, well, they were all based on hands-on learning. That's my strong point. I like to learn, get my hands in there, get dirty, and see what you're actually learning about. Well, the methods that the professors all use is mainly all hands-on. I mean, we did, theory. You need the basics of theory just to learn, like 3-point lighting. You need to be explained that, But it's really when you see it done is when you really get it. And when you do that, then you can be creative and design how you want. Do I think of myself as a mentor? No, I don't think of myself as a mentor, but I do like to teach others what I know, what I can contribute to them learning. But I think I'm always going to be a student. In this field, you're always going to learn different ways to do things, and you're always going to learn either better ones or faster ones to do. So as a mentor, no, but a student, yes, always. No matter how many years goes by, I'm always going to be a student. I'm inspired by other people's work in general, whether it be film, music, art, or just accomplishments. And a film is great when you feel something, you feel some emotion in that film, and it just inspires me to go out there and make something just like that. Find a script that wants to come across that way, and I'd like to be a part of making people feel that way. Music is a huge inspiration to me. Anyone, it's just very inspiring when you hear something, whether it's fast-paced, whether it's slow-paced, and to put the two together, film or video with music, it's a very powerful tool to put them together. People's accomplishments is sometimes you just hear about situations, things that people go through, or you see something and you're like, wow, I want to tell that story. Yes, I listen to music while I work. When I'm setting up a new project, when I'm looking for research for a new client, or sometimes when I'm editing, if it doesn't require that I pay attention to the sound or anything, I'll sit there and listen to music, cut to music. When I'm shooting, sometimes when I'm shooting, if I'm on my own project by myself and I don't have to listen to different aspects, I'll sit there with an iPod on and I'll just go ahead and rock out. I listen to all types of music. It could be R&B, hip-hop, dance tracks, reggae, acoustics. You have to be versatile. You have to listen to different types of music. All of it can inspire you. All of them can be applied in different ways to each project. One project you can do cut fast-paced to dance music, but you can also do that with some kind of hip-hop track. Something classical can be with something alternative rock. You just never know. You need to be versatile and listen to different types. Work should be played. I mean, if there's no fun, then you can't enjoy the work. I use different cameras, whether it be DV, HDV, HD, Beta, and mess with them all. My cell phone is Sony PD-170. It's great for documentary, it's good for on-the-gun shots. But I also edit on software such as Final Cut and a little bit of Avid, and I hope to get more into motion graphics, just to make things look a little more professional. I don't think I have a particular style. When it comes to editing, I notice I like, fast-paced, quick cuts. Lighting-wise, I mainly like high-key lighting stuff. So that's just what I'm used to. But I really love the low-key effect look. I'm a big fan of colors, using color for lighting. But it's funny because I don't like the way it looks in some programs. It just looks silly to me. There's some programs that just use it way too much. But like I like when it's subtle, but it blends in perfect. Like the way some directors use it in some films, like Michael Bay and all these other Jerry Bruckheimer films. They have these different shades that set to sunset or nighttime. I'm really looking forward to working on new projects with new directors, new artists. There's a lot of good ideas out there, and it'd be cool to be a part of different aspects, different styles. So, but I just like being a DP. I like lighting. I like camera shots, framing, and trying to bring across messages that these script writers design. So, but this is what I like to do. This is what I do.